My apologies on the light map. I will get it fixed before the next set. We've been just running. So we're going to see fight going along with Mr. Green. Once again, is not going to make it to red, but is going to be able to make it to mega. Beautiful rocket, though, to his opponent's face. Is going to get up. Not able to make it to the bolt because of a little bit of plasma pushback. Very interesting to see some of the smaller amounts of knockback, to see how much they still do actually affect your air control. And we are going to see them now fighting over this red armor. Mr. Green looking like he has control. Hearing his opponent on the other side means that it has been given up for him to take, and he's going to do exactly that, getting very aggressive now onto Dan. Can Dan get away is the question. Dan putting a nice amount of damage onto him. Beautiful bolt, though, is going to punish him a little bit. Nice little ceiling jump there, I guess you would call that. So he's going to leap right up. Not quite make his jump, though. Enough to go up the long way now. Mr. Green, though, in an awkward position, but utilizing that pull perfectly for safety. Gonna take away that red armor as well. 9 minutes remaining, still 0-0. If this is anything like last game, it looks like we're gonna have a very, very tactful game for the first 5 or so minutes before one player is able to take a real advantage. I certainly look forward to seeing. Red armor next major to spawn. 3 seconds. Nice juggle right there coming out of Mr. Green. And we are not going to see... Actually, he misses it, which is unfortunate, but he's able to come back across and get it. That yellow armor is there. Dan is not able to... No, Dan does get it after the second shot. And Dan is going to rotate across. 8 seconds now on this mega. They both know, and they both want it. And Dan is going to run. And is he going to chase? No, we're actually just going to see Mr. Green let him run away. Trying to maintain item control for now. So, now Mr. Green just looking. Once again, catching his opponent right as he goes through the telly, but not quite enough. Dan with a slightly lower health pool and armor pool, as he only has yellow and is in the green. Actually getting taken fairly low, respectively, when you compare it to 140, 120 stack. But he certainly is not backing down here. Both doing a very good job. Oh, Mr. Green getting pushed away from that red, but he hits the bolt, so decent trade for him. He's going to be able to go over, get a hold of that health and that yellow armor. Going to try and push his opponent off of the yellow armor, which he does. Beautiful juggle there by him, Mr. Green. 2 juggles, and he is going to be able to finish him off with a rocket launcher, and is able to take the mega before bolting his opponent once again, and then receiving the excellent for a excellent double bolt, in my opinion. Let's see what comes up here. Trying to figure out where Dan is going to be popping out of next. Question, Mr. Green looking, sees him. Dan does a nice little air strafe there to dodge his opponent. Dan getting a nice amount of damage there onto Mr. Green. Can he get him? No, he cannot make it to that yellow in time. He is going to fall. Mr. Green now is leading 3-0. 6:55 remaining in this game. Map number 2, Mr. Green is leading 1-0. So if Dan wants to maintain his upper bracket run, he will need to win. We are going to see Mr. Green looking for something beautiful rocket right there, followed by some great ion work as well, and that is going to take out Dan once again. Dan now down 4-0, but that is certainly a recoverable task if he is able to get a decent stack going for himself, though right now he is boltable. And we did just see Mr. Green maintain his full bolt stack, so he's got those for days. He's not able to hit it. Dan able to survive with a little bit of health. Mr. Green just trying to decide if it's worth taking that yellow. Deciding against it. Is going to come up, get right up in his face, and juggle. The fadeaways are real. That is insane, and I'm terrified. I'm a little terrified right now, to be perfectly honest. However, we're going to see Dan getting up in there and taking that mega, being very aggressive here, trying to get up in Mr. Green's face, and Mr. Green is taking down Dan's first frag. Can he string some together is the question. There we go. That's 2. Can we make it 3 is the question. He sees him. Can he find him? Just a little bit shy on that rocket. Looking for him. Gets punched in an awkward angle. That was odd. Watch for it was lag, or if Mr. Green was actually able to catch him there. He's going to look for him. Is going to catch him after he takes the red, though. And is going to look for him now. Cannot quite find him just yet. But he's looking on, at least trying to rebuild his stack. Is going to hit one. Is not able to hit the second rocket. Is looking for him. There we go. Finds him now. Is going to look for some more damage. Is going to miss that other rocket. Is going to get a little bit of splash damage. Not the juggles that he's looking for. And he is able to get the kill onto Mr. Green. Now only a 2-kill game with 5 minutes remaining. Over 5 minutes. We're not even at the halfway point, folks. and we are looking for more. The run right now is, oh no, out of rockets. Can he do anything with the shotgun, though, is the question. Dan, 5-minute warning is called. Looking for him. Hits one, but cannot hit anymore. Oh, there we go. Nice kill. Nice little fly over to that mega health as well. Not mega health, the 50 health. And is going to come up and around looking for it, and is able to get a hold of that red armor as he is waiting. Trying to decide what he wants to go for. Going to get a hold of the bolt for himself. So he now has something to contend with over long range. Looking for something, but Mr. Green pushing very, very close. Dan trying, getting very, very low though. Can he get the juggle? He can! 9 health is all that he has left, but that's okay because Mega's up. All he needs, and oh, the plasma bolts are real though. And he does kill Mr. Green before red even spawns. That's very unfortunate. We now have a tied game, 4 minutes remaining. Dan, with an incredible spree, has taken the first lead of this series, his first lead of this series, excuse me, as he is now chasing Mr. Green up into red stairs. Can he, or rocket stairs? And nope, Mr. Green is not backing down. Dan is looking for him, and he gets the kill once again. Just under 4 minutes remaining now. Dan with a 2-kill lead, but Mr. Green able to take a hold of that red armor. Gets the juggle though, or gets juggled, and now Dan looking for more. Gets the juggle once again, and he takes him out one more time. Mr. Green going down, now falling down by 3. Nice bolt, or excuse me, nice rocket into bolt combo. Not bolt into rocket. And Mr. Green very low, very bolt. Ooh, that nade though. That was a disheartening nade, I would call that. Just eating a nade right as you come around the corner. Excellent is called there. 2 frags, 7 seconds. Nice bolt there. And the rockets start coming out, trying to juggle. One more excellent there as well. danskq starting to maintain solid control of this map. Can he force this to map number 3 is the question. It looks like he might be able to. 11-5 now. 3 minutes remaining. Mr. Green needs to be able to get something. Oh, the juggle through the platform is real. Catches him again. Mr. Green does have red armor at least now, so he has something to work with. Does get bolted though once again by Dan. Alright, Dan, you are a beast with those bolts and the shotgun. Mr. Green falling down, but Dan only has 14 health, and there is nothing. Okay, he's able to get the yellow there, but he is very, very low right now. Is able to pick up that 50 health as well. Fires a little bit too soon to juggle, but he is able to catch Dan there as well. Now 12-5 in favor of Dan over Mr. Green. 2.5 minutes remaining. Whose game is this going to be? Beautiful rocket right there, juggle, but he's getting very, very low, and he gets taken out by Mr. Green just in time for Mega as well. Mr. Green going to be able to take this yellow and start applying pressure back so he can try and catch back up. He needs 6 frags in 2 minutes. Can he do it, ladies and gentlemen? I'm glued to my screen. This is quite the match. I'm loving it. Mr. Green on the hunt, sees his opponent, catches him with 1, but he gets hit as well. Trying to look for some more, is not able to quite find him. Rocket jumps up, misses his rocket, misses the second one as well, falls back down. Fairly even trade overall. Dan, though, is able to pick up that yellow. Mr. Green picking up his yellow armor as well, trying to find him. Doesn't quite make his rocket jump there, and is waiting. Is going to bolt him, though, right after he grabs that, or right before he grabbed that red armor, excuse me. Making that armor stack a little bit different there. And we are going to see what happens next. Mr. Green, hoping, waiting, is able to get a hold of that Mega. But again, right... Actually, I couldn't even tell if he got hit with that bolt. Looked like he did. Gonna get juggled. Going to look for it. Solo. Dan does fall there. Minute 15 remaining. 5 frag difference. Mr. Green not going to push for it because he doesn't have the armor. Is going to grab the red armor and then fall down. Looking for that Mega. 15 seconds remaining on that, though. Needs to get these kills as quickly as possible. Dan knows that he just needs to stay alive to win this. Minute remaining, 60 seconds. Can he do it is the question. Mr. Green waiting. He knows that Mega's going to be up here. He's hoping he sees his opponent. Going to jump up, try and get in his face. Can't get to him in time. Is going to find him. Is going to catch the rocket. Is going to get another one. Can he juggle some more? He does. Dan actually blew himself up now. 6 frag difference. Now, no, 4 frag difference. Excuse me. With 39 seconds to go, Dan is going to force this to a map number 3, it looks like. 33 seconds remaining. Mr. Green chasing. Mr. Green chasing some more. Doesn't hit the juggle. Gets pushed back. Gets the juggle there. Wrong side of the wall for that one. Gets the kill now. 3 kills left. 25 seconds. Can he do it? He needs to find him. Where is he? Here's the pickup. Can he get to him? Actually not going to push for it. Going to try and get this Mega first. Grabbing the Mega. Now going to jump up. Not seeing his opponent. Where is Dan? Dan is at red. Can he kill him here, though, is the question. Going for him. He's going to fall right on top of him. Is going to hit him again, but he only has 9 HP. He isn't going to be able to win this if he doesn't kill him, but he's not going to be able to win this if he dies either, and that is going to be GG. 12-8. We're going to map number